Let's check out the absolutely amazing Nokia HMD 130 Music Edition. And here is spec if you want to pause the video. Okay. And inside the box we get our phone in actually really decent packaging here. By the way, I have already used this phone for a while and generally actually I'm very impressed with it. I tried to put everything back as best as I could. So also you get a bunch of manuals with your phone as well. Also your cable for charging and also our battery. Unfortunately, inside the box we do not get a charger or earphones, which is absolutely ridiculous scam. So, but what's absolutely cool about this phone, however, is we get absolutely massive battery on this bad boy. So you see, we get 2500 mAh on this battery, and this is actually the largest battery that has ever been included in any Nokia phone, which is absolutely insane. When we check basically the runtime in the specs, it claims to get 30 days of standby time, so 30 days of usage time if you leave it on basically and do not use much, but still with mobile service. So, and this is what the phone looks like. So I have the gray version over here. We have the controls for the music, so you can start, stop, go to the next track, previous track, and also we have the hole for the speaker. And we do not get any cameras on this phone. If you basically want the cameras on these phones, you have to get the HMD 150, so a bit more expensive models in this one. But let's be real, basically the cameras on these phones are completely useless, so you really should save your money and simply get this 130. I think it's a better phone. Also, we have very bright dual LED flashlight as well on the top. And on the bottom you see you have your headphone jack and also Type-C charger, which is absolutely awesome. And when we take off the back, you see you have space for 2 SIM cards, and you see these are full-size SIM cards. However, obviously you can jam in like the nano SIM card as well if you position correctly. And also we have space for our memory card. When it comes to negatives, however, this phone only supports up to 32 GB of micro SD memory cards, which is quite low essentially. On the back, as you see over here, we get absolutely massive speaker, and this is 2-watt speaker, and the like sound quality and volume is absolutely insane for one of these phones. I will show you that a bit later. So to insert the battery, so simply pop this in, and then let's put it on. As you see, also have seal here, basically on the back of it, and it actually snaps back very well. When it comes to negatives, however, what I do not like about this phone is the extremely large size of it and also weight. So also if you check basically the online specs of this phone in their website, I think they claim this is around like 80 grams, maybe like 82 or something like that. You have to check that yourself, but that's actually not true. That weight is without the battery. So if you check the actual weight, so you see 121 grams. If I check the weight of this a bit older Nokia model, so you see that is 81 grams, so essentially like 50% larger. And if we check basically the size of this phone versus like a modern smartphone, so this is Samsung S25, as you see, yeah, this is actually not a small phone, and I actually didn't know that it will be actually this beefy. So you see, it's also kind of very thick compared to a smartphone. So yeah, if you are basically after a very small phone, so absolutely low, basically these very small Nokia phones, but this one isn't that. So again, yeah, the size difference is absolutely crazy. So, and when it comes to the overall build quality of this phone, I'm actually fairly satisfied. So obviously this is actually a very cheap phone, so literally I paid only 30 euros for this thing, but when we check the build quality, it's actually very solid. Obviously you see it's all plastic phone, but you can easily probably bang this around without much problems. So again, it's really just as durable as any other Nokia phone. So yeah, also I really like the keypad as well on this phone. Obviously we are paying basically with the extra size, but again the keypad size is actually very nice. Also the buttons are very nice and large to press, and also yeah, when you are typing, the typing experience definitely is one of the best you can actually get on these phones. And also the screen quality is also actually fairly decent on this phone. First, you see we actually get proper nice size fonts here when you are typing something, so if you do not have the best vision, this phone will be absolutely awesome for you. And also when it comes to display visibility in direct sunlight, As you see, it's actually still very decent. I'm not sure how well you can see basically in the video, but in real life it's actually very visible even in complete direct sunlight. So yeah, also the display is actually very decent on this phone indeed, if you basically are working outdoors. So yeah, in direct sunlight, yeah, can't really complain at all. When it comes to more negatives, probably the biggest negative about this phone actually is that it does not get 4G. So yep, you had it right, this is still a 2G phone, which is absolutely ridiculous in 2025, especially since after a few years, basically they are even shutting down the 2G networks, basically, at least in Europe, so I do not know where you are from, but essentially after a few years, you will have to simply throw this phone away because it simply doesn't have 4G and you won't be able to call with it. So absolutely insanely stupid decision by this HMD brand not to include 4G in this phone. Absolutely ridiculous. And let's check out all the features on this phone. First, maybe let's start with a music player. As you see, actually very nice system over here, and if you want basically upload music to this phone, you would simply connect it to your PC using the Type-C and upload to the internal storage. So if you want to start playing something, so click this and you see it starts to play. And if you go back, you see it also stays on the screen so you can see what's playing and stuff like that. And also obviously we can use this. Let's see. We can use these side buttons to control the volume here. And also we can use this to like pause and resume it. And also go to the next song. And also previous song as well. So yeah, absolutely awesome. So if you are wondering what the sound quality is on this phone, so if you compare maybe to other Nokia dumb phones, which obviously aren't music edition, I would say this has got easily like maybe 4 or 5 times better speaker when it comes to loudness and also basically how it sounds like. If you compare this phone to like a high-end flagship phone, so this S25 literally costs almost like 30 times more than this one. So again, you can purchase 30 of these or only one of these. Then I would say the sound quality still is obviously better on this one when it comes to speakers. Volume actually is very loud on this one, but again the clarity and richness, obviously it's still a budget phone. So if you compare this versus maybe like a mid-range smartphone, I would say maybe then the sound quality is almost equal. So definitely the speaker actually is very powerful on this one. So next let me simply show you what it sounds like. As you hear, the sound quality definitely is actually very impressive on this phone indeed. By the way, I was only maybe playing at around 60% volume. You can actually crank it up basically more in volume as well, and then it gets insanely loud. But I would say maybe at like 60%, the clarity drops basically. It obviously gets very loud, but again there is basically, it suffers basically a bit when it comes to clarity once you actually crank it to the maximum. So yeah, for the price which this phone costs, I think it has got absolutely amazing speaker. So also let's check out what more we have. For example, so you see you have your call log, so I'll simply maybe show you the whole system. By the way, my camera has some problems picking up this screen. I'm not sure how well it will look like. So you see you have your calls. I'll simply show you what you have basically here. Just randomly clicking here. We can set multiple alarms here. Also, this has got radio as well. I won't open that for copyright reasons, but also you can play basically without the earphones plugged in, but it actually doesn't find many stations if you do not plug in the earphones. Maybe in your area it's better. For me, I actually have to plug in earphones to get like good signal. But yeah, it has a radio as well, which is absolutely awesome. So we have the messages here. So again, when it comes to keyboard typing, I think it's absolutely awesome. So it feels like meg premium. Literally, I think this phone has one of the best keyboards I actually have used it on any Nokia phone. If I compare the keyboard of this one As you see on the smaller phone, obviously it's a more compact phone, but the keyboard typing experience isn't as good as on this one. So you see very nice large keyboard here, and also very nice feedback, and also, yeah, basically feel as well. By the way, on the this HMD 150 Music Edition, I do not think they actually have as good keyboard as this one, so they actually have slightly different keyboards. So if you want the best keyboard, I think you should definitely go for this 130 instead of the more expensive 150 essentially. So yeah, keyboard definitely absolutely love it. So also, okay, so messages, I will simply, yeah, click through the system so you can see for yourself. Calculator here. We even have a snake game here. Okay, not used to it. Also these extras where we have like various tools. So we have flashlight. Okay, so we can either turn on the flashlight here, so let me zoom back, or also we can simply like double press this upper button here, basically to turn on or off the flashlight. So you see, we can also turn the flashlight this way. If you compare the flashlight brightness of the other Nokia phone, so you see you literally have two very bright chips inside. So I think the flashlight brightness versus 216 Nokia phone, I think it's like maybe like almost 3 times brighter. So definitely the brightness is very good. It's not probably as bright as maybe like a smartphone flashlight, but still actually it's one of the best phones when it comes to flashlights in my opinion on this Nokia phone. So yeah, actually very good flashlight on this phone. Unit conversion here. Also we have stopwatch here. Okay. Timer. Yeah, that's about it. Then also, as you see, you also have, for example, voice recorder here as well. Calendar. You can add reminders for the dates. Settings. So yep, we can obviously use dual SIM cards on this phone. When it comes to language, this obviously will depend on the region where you purchase this phone. So again, do not look at these, because they might actually be different depending on where you purchase this phone. We have Bluetooth here as well. So yeah, absolutely awesome. We can increase. So yeah, when it comes to brightness, it's actually very bright indeed. We can also receive notifications on the display itself, so they're displayed. Or we can also like even increase the text size even further. So yeah, that's cool. Ringtones. When it comes to ringtones, however, it's weird that we only get like 5 different ringtones here. So I'm not sure why we only have 5 ringtones. That's kind of limiting. We can also enable the keypad tone, so you see, once I start to press, basically, yeah, something, yeah, you'll hear your keypad tone here as well. You have various profiles here that you can set up. So if you want, for example, enable or disable the silent mode, you can simply press and hold this button, the hashtag. Time settings. As you see, we can also save our battery like longevity here to charge only up to 80%. So when it comes to battery life, so in the specs this phone claims to get like 30 days of standby time, and after using it a bit, I think that the claim might be actually true. So if you basically compare the battery life of this one, so this actually my personal phone I have been using pretty much since forever. So on this phone, as you see, we have only like 1200 milliamp hours. On the like already the best Nokia phones, you can get maybe like 1500. So again, this is like battery champion really. So we get 2500 milliamp hours. So literally 2.5 times larger battery size than it usually comes basically on these phones. So, and again, this is really was basically one of my main reasons why I actually got this phone. I do not really particularly care about the speaker, but I actually wanted this extremely long battery life. So that's what I actually purchased this phone for, to get basically like months of like usage without having to charge it. So yeah, absolutely awesome. So yeah, okay, and then also you see you have also a bunch of games preloaded here. When it comes to more negatives, however, these games can't be removed here. So you see they actually clutter basically here this area, and also these are all paid games as well. So we get trial. So HMD really should stop this garbage and simply give us these games if they are giving us these. So again, these are only trial games. So what the hell is this? So this is a complete scam, really. So these games in 2025 shouldn't really cost anything. So why is there still charging for them? Yeah, absolutely stupid, really, in my opinion. Again, we can't actually remove these from the screen. So yeah, I wish at least they would give that option. Also, see, you can also like change this to the list view here. So yeah, and also one. So like this as well. When it comes to more negatives, also what I miss also about this phone is, even though it obviously could like use a 2G for data connections on basic one, it doesn't have internet browser or also like a weather app as well. So for example, on this phone, as you see, for example, where do I have? For example, I can also like download some additional apps here. Also, I can quickly check my weather here as well, so we can quickly check weather information. Also, like open the Opera browser here as well on this phone. On this one, we do not get the internet access, which again is completely ridiculous in my opinion. So this phone should also have had that. But again, so as you see, the app, they are obviously more limited than on other Nokia phones. And also if we click this button over here, we can also like set up basically these quick settings that we can quickly launch. So you can also like customize the order of them as well. So let me show you what we can actually add here in the quick things. And also we can like customize the order of them, so you can quickly launch something by placing it in this list over here. Also we have speed dialing as well on this phone, so you can essentially like click and hold. So yeah, let's end that. So you simply set that up in the settings. So if you simply press and hold any button, so it will call the numbers that you have set up for in the settings. Oh, also, and finally, obviously, when it comes to call quality, I also find it actually very decent as well. So the earpiece is actually very decent. Also, microphone quality is also fairly decent. So yeah, just for calling, basic stuff, I think this is absolutely awesome phone. So also very nice speaker and absolutely amazing like battery life as well. So again, literally the best battery life you can get on any like Nokia phone at the moment. So I think that is probably the biggest thing about it. So when it comes to the negatives, really, I think in my opinion, the biggest negative again is that lack of 4G. So again, in a few years, possibly in Europe at least, you will again simply have to throw this phone in trash because you won't be able to make or receive calls with it anymore. So again, that's absolutely ridiculous and totally not acceptable. So why they couldn't include the 4G modem in this phone? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous because otherwise this phone is absolutely awesome. So again, yeah, absolutely low the sound quality, the battery life, also decent like display here, also very nice keyboards. So again, this is almost like a perfect Nokia phone. So you really can't ask for a better phone. But really, so you really have to look up basically how long your 2G service will be available in your country. If it's still for a very long time, sure, you can purchase this. So yeah, I'm just warning you, if it wasn't for that one, I would give this phone like easily 10 out of 10. So yeah, absolutely awesome phone. And for the price, so literally I paid like 30 euros for this thing. I think it's, yeah, absolutely awesome phone. Anyway, good luck.